Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be playing, I think it's called Far Lone Sail. Yep. It's an atmospheric, side-scrolling exploration game set in a post-apocalyptic environment. You can see it's one of these kind of artsy games. Let's see the controls. Alright, so zoom in, zoom out. Can't really interact with anything here. Can't jump here. Alright, so you can zoom in, but it'll zoom out as soon as you release the key. That probably makes it a bit easy. Oh. Alright. So it looks like there's schematics for a vehicle back there. Very abrupt transition to the interior and exterior. I'll just push all that here. It looks like there's something else here. And is there anything down here for me to view? No, just a pram. Alright. Now, the mouse doesn't seem to factor into this game. It really is just a keyboard game. To the point, actually, when doing the menu, there's no, like, cursor to move around. I have to use, like, the kind of arrow keys. Don't think I've seen a game do that before. But also generally contextless, like if this is after the apocalypse, what caused the apocalypse? Nuclear warfare, ecological collapse, aliens, Lovecraftian entities. And red seems to be the only color really represented in this game so far. Oh, well, this must be the main vehicle that we'll be using. Otherwise, I'm kind of fucked. Where should I put it? Guess it can go here. Alright. Energy. Alright, that's something's on fire, I guess. You can attach things to the hook. Alright, fair enough. That's a hose. Oh, there you go. Is kind of, you know, still focused on the machine, so I'm not sure if, like, venturing out like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Looks like there's something here to grab. Not sure if there's, like, any losing conditions. Ah, I see. Alright, so there were a few more, which actually I could just move this over closer to them. way up there. Like over here, because I don't want it to be in the way when I'm refueling. Alright, looks like we're all filled. 2 boxes filled up completely. Shit. Tried to grab the rope at the tail end of it, but wasn't able to accomplish that. Thankfully it stopped there on that pier. Alright, steam ahead. Counter there on how far we've traveled. On around 1,200 and something meters, yards, some unit of just to make sure it handles steam. Alright. This is, but it's going there as I press this. Shit. Fuel up. Grab. Let's go. Releasing steam gives it like a little bit of a boost, I've noticed. who can do all the work here. No need to waste fuel. Let's not top off quite yet. Hopefully we just roll merrily on by that box so I can grab it. A little bit more. Don't know what the red barrel's for. Maybe it's like worth 2 boxes. Down there, and we are not even remotely at like full capacity, so I kind of wonder, like, yeah, if we will get maybe an upgrade or something that. So I realize there's a box in my room, and quite frankly, I think I should keep it there as like maybe an emergency box. Oh, game's loading. Just sake of it. So what's this here? .4 meters. Alright. What is this in my hand? Thing. Up in my room. Unlock, set sail, install the sail module. Very convenient that's there. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, so kinda have to hold on to it, and this is, I guess, a nice alternative to using the fuel. Very wispy area, so I think maybe there's gonna be some places where the sail's optimal and some places where the fuel's optimal. Oh, the sails are just up permanently, or get away, little birds. So now decide to park yourselves in the way. Looking around, trying to make sure there's nothing that appears. The plus here. So, like, did the ocean disappear? Is that, like, the cause of the apocalypse? Looks like I'm not the only one who went down this way, though. There's trackings here. Maybe there's other people with ships like mine. This might be a bit much for a sail, so let's... that. I'm actually seeing some new colors in this game with the painting. Oh, we are on a precarious environment. This is not a good place to be stuck. Oh, wait, just one thing I can do is let's press this button. Let that fall over. Now I can't go back though. Alright, unfurl the sails. I guess I'll just leave that stuff there. Trying to see, is there like a way to stop this on command? Alright, I guess maybe hitting it from the other side. So I guess I will go and get that stuff. But like legitimately, I'll know if like this stuff has a use or not. So I'm grabbing it just in case. Like, you know, it looks to be a briefcase significant. Is this gonna help me make it through the apocalypse? I don't know. So I'm guessing maybe my character is just going to continue kind of roaming until he reaches another kind of designated stopping area. Top off. And seems like my motor is damaged. This though, I do think this might be fuel. I'll store it there. And leave one here, and we'll see when it's time to top off. Just a lantern. Alright, that's what I want. No fall damage. Oh, my character just kind of elegantly floats down. Yeah, it seems to be a lantern. But this is still broken. And I can't get through with just the sails. Can I, like, get them pull? Just about, you know. A little bit further. Give myself some breathing room. Alright. Sails up. And I'll go down again. Don't know that's how I was supposed to solve it, but it's how I did. But now we no longer have wind. Alright, I guess we'll just use fuel until that breaks or catches on fire or something. Alright, so barrels are a full tank. Just a little bit more. Looks like we're passing by that thing, because... well, maybe not. Game saved again. For what purpose? For fuel? It's getting darker. It's dangerous in the dark. Oh, not that. Like the sound of that. Order, store 15 objects inside. Alright, let's set sail. Not liking how the music's swelling. No, that's going backwards. Shit. No, don't do that. Just go. sail lasers now, like Next top off will be 2 boxes. Bit of an ascent. And we've reached, I think, the next kind of story point. Gonna take that box and put it in the fuel room. Here, let a wayward traveler pass. Wait, I have a lantern. Stay there. Go here. Lantern. There it is. Place these things. Looks like that button's broken. Actually, this has a torch on it. Oh, this repairs things, maybe? Break for it, install the repair module. I was like, man, there's a bunch of stuff here. Here. Alright. And the sails. Go. No wind, so it's all on the fuel. And saves. Awesome steam. Some speed. Very simple game. Enjoyable one. Here, next top off will be these 2 boxes. Not quite ready to top off yet. scent. Actually, I'm hear some wispiness. And for all the sails. Too wispy, but I think we are catching a little bit of wind. It's mainly the engine though right now. And of course, like just as I arrive at the fuel area. Alright, just a little bit further. Alright, so what's over here? It's so important that the game has to say. So, a fishing village of sorts. Accidentally let out some steam. Radio chatter. There's someone alive out here. Or maybe that's just static from a dead world. Either way, we're rising pretty high up. take us forward? I think so. Radio just kind of stopped working. See, so we have sails, we added something to repair our vehicle if need be. I don't know why the lantern is all the way over there. Let me get back inside. Moving over some nice pastoral land. Some bison. You know, it's a better place when there's bison around. Get away! Back here. Or is it just another thing? With the painterly look of the bisons, you can see the brush strokes. There's a close up there. Bison or buffalo, one of those things. Right, this crap's mine. Once again, raise the sail. Let's head on out. I should be on like the observation deck, you know? I might kind of hold up my vehicle when there's such a lovely view here of this quaint pastoral setting under the pastel sky of the morning sun. Blue Isles. A fresh start. And all things considered, like, I think wasn't this in one of the paintings I saw? Or something similar to that, but we're now seeing some color that isn't red. So yeah, this is a much nicer land, and I'm gonna ruin these people's fences. Wasn't me. Looks like it might be getting a new upgrade, actually. Just enough to kind of push me over. Oops. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean to do that. Fuel. Oh, get back here. Anything for me to interact with? Can't go through here? Nope. Do I need to get the big wheel on those, like, treads? Yes. Alright, button. this infrastructure still be up and running in post-apocalypse. I guess people in that little village there are just like true industrials. Radio chatter. I'd probably want to be able to access, like, on the fly. Attach that there. I don't know why, but something tells me it might be important. I know how video games work, and I think I do. That's significant. What's this? Go in my room, which is probably not the best way to handle it, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Alright, just need to move forward a bit. Install the item gatherer. Oh, nice. So I don't have to continually step off. Alright, let's use bad boy in action. Show me some boxes and barrels. Maybe, going super fast will prevent it, but let's see. Oh, that's nice. That's a good upgrade. Oh, and we're back in a wispy area, so we can unfurl our sails and let the motor rest a bit. No, stay unfurled. Maybe we need to let the motor purr a little bit. It stores everything back here. Shit, we're going back. And actually, shit. Hold on. Try to avoid that. Is this fuel? Or is this something that's going to be a problem? I'm going to put you down there. Alright, no rest for the sailing. Or sails. Locked in. Winds are on our side a bit. Fuel bit. Kind of a funny little resource management game. Just having to kind of scurry all throughout the ship here and pick up items from in your room, take all the fuel, maybe keep the item gather on, make sure that's still sucking up. Sure the wind is in our favor as we continue our uneasy travels through the wasteland. Another save. You descend. Descent here. Use the steam to its full capacity. Almost up. And there we go. Right. Do a bit of repairing. Fuel. That's looks like a suitcase. Still have that fuel in my room. No, don't activate. Just stay down there, goober. Set it there for now. Looks like there's something there. Does it have a bit of it? Shit. Oh, that's, fucked too. Jeez. Alright, well, I can handle you first. I mean, this absolutely needs to be in working order. That's how we move outside of using a sail. Alright, we're all good. Turn it off now. Bill. No, you got outside. I think the potted plant is supposed to be out there. And honestly, I'll just put you in. It can be the elevator decoration. Alright, so what do we have here? down here now. I think I don't want to have that on. Never know what's lurking in the waters, right? What's over here? Oh, maybe I can use that. Rescue all the items though. Alright, is this fuel? No, it's not. Don't put that in the fuel canister. Well, I guess it kind of is fuel. It filled it up, but came at a cost. So maybe that's like a use as a last resort kind of thing. Yeah, I know I need to use that, but wait, I have an item sucking machine. What am I doing? There. damaged. It seems doing particularly well. Another save. Yeah, that was factory area. We'll get a new part. Shit. I should not have hit that. Sounds almost Russian. Oh. You find a way to open that gate. Be nice if I could read that sign, but probably it just says like no entering. Very moody place, definitely makes me feel a bit vulnerable since I don't have my vehicle nearby. But I kind of have to like go on foot. Just kind of skirting by, very skittish character. Hearing the pitter-patter of their feet. These are not confident steps as far as I'm concerned. Build our future. Is that why the ocean has disappeared? Like over manufacturing has led to an environmental disaster of sorts? I mean, there's gotta be factories somewhere. Shit needs to be built. It's not like, you know, my character grew their vehicle in some little whimsical pastoral setting. Alright, should be able to pass through. Let's go. This vehicle really does kind of look like it's being held together by duct tape and prayer. might be screw. Stop for no one. But could really use some wind, you know? Another save. Progress is being made. I'm just gonna attach to our car. This one is like swim or go through the sea. Alright, that's done. Can I be sucked up that? But it's not going to be a permanent fixture on our vehicle, it doesn't seem. I wonder, like, how they even manage to put that there. Like, how do they reset it? Probably first person to use this in so many years. Across this kind of polluted lake. That's why we need environmental protection laws and regulations. We're swimming through a libertarian fantasy right now. Yet, despite how morbid the scenery is, there is a peaceful bliss to it. As if it's saying, like, nothing can necessarily harm it again since everyone's gone. This is the worst it's gonna get. Or sailing is like, you know, kind of in the title. I don't really do a lot of it. It's really mostly fuel. Oh, my phone's ringing. I wonder if there's an achievement for not crashing the vehicle. Can't reach those. That down and raises that up. Now those are there. He's gonna remove those wheels. Yes, Alright, now I see. Getting a little bit of an upgrade with our wheels. Which kind of tells me that, like, the vehicle I'm in must have been some kind of standard issue thing, right? Like, there's no way that this would just serendipitously be super compatible with my vehicle at hand. Yeah, I got fancy new wheels, which, you know, maybe pimp my ride, install a new pair of wheels. This makes it easier to move and costs less fuel, maybe. Let's just go up these slope surfaces easier. Seem a bit smoother. I seem to be handling these kind of watery areas a little bit better. Definitely don't want you there. Things go there. Something like there. And another lantern. Say, why not? Actually, can I attach this lantern to, like, here? Some steam, and we arrive at the next area as per usual. And look at that window. I think I know what we need. Not you. Love the kind of, you know, soft glow of the fuel canister there. Oh, it just brings a little bit of liveliness to this, you know, scene. Another very dreary environment to go around in. I haven't really had any uplifting environment since that pastoral area. Since it's been kind of ruinous. I don't even know if this is like, you know, morning or night. Red at night, sailors delight. Red in morning, sailors mourning. It's still windy. Get up there. is, I was talking about dreariness before, but this is a nice sunset, sunrise, where the sun is right now. So just kind of drift along. With the swing of the music reminds me quite a bit of Journey and Chants of Sonar, which I think is the point of scenes like this. Just drift along past the decaying corpses of an age long gone. Well, we'll probably be like embedded into that corpse at some point, scouring through it for parts. There's that same logo from the factory. A little bit before we get our bunk. Usual. Oh, we have a little wooden ship. That's definitely going in my room. More crap for the crap god. What do we have to do over here? I literally cannot go forward, so that is not what I need to do. That's what we need to do. Brute force isn't working, you're not using enough. Save. my vehicle will pick those up when we get to them. Buttons and lever. Sure if it's possible to, like, you know, truly fail a puzzle in this game. Another lantern for my lantern collection. And I'll grab that fuel, because I think we're going to be stopping on that, to be honest. Looks like there's another place where the wheel is supposed to stay. Quite the collection here. Oh, wait. Got a lantern for a lantern collection. Get over here. State. It just has so much shit piled up there. Everything kind of like went to waste. This is a very inefficient, like, fuel to distance vehicle. And of course, we've gone quite a while without having our sails unfurled. Oh, will that like explode? Tanked many things. Hopefully you can tank these as well. Maybe that's not the best place for a lantern collection. Save. We're gonna get a bonk here. Yep. Or maybe not. Push. Add some fuel here. collapse the bunk, I think. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, here it is. An admittingly milder bonk than most. Good thing I can go back there, because otherwise I've been screwed. Alright, let's see. Shit. Am I even supposed to, like, go over there? I can't go over there. That's kind of working. Okay, maybe use a hose? Go. Alright. Figured it out. I'm a smart gamer. I swear this thing on is draining fuel. locomotive at full speed. Achievement unlocked. Let the wind do the work. Maybe collect some of those fuel boxes from my room. Light bonk. Video game. Oh, fuck you, Cinder. Oh my fucking god. Alright, resume. Got that. Attached to us. What's fueling this? Like, is it somehow my weight translating to pull? Is my character, like, extremely heavy and extremely small, or extremely strong? I need to keep jumping. Yeah, very frequently in this game, in the background, you see projects that were underway, things that were in the midst of being constructed, but never got the opportunity to be. Oh, alright, that's currently on. I'll make sure, because I saw some crap on the ground. Come on, that wasn't that big of a bonk. Lightly tap into that thing and acts like the fucking world has ended. Over dramatic. Wait, it's not even picking those up. Oh, those are probably like just track things. I get it. So yeah, it looks like you need wind, gravity, and like pushing down on the fuel in order to reach top speed. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Ice cracking beneath us. Permanently, because down there. I'm at the mercy of the elements right now. Here, our ship is on fire. So this thing has plenty of fuel, though. Maybe trade fuel stations, because ours is a bit, how do I say it, fucked. On fire. Chaos and calamity. Rain and ruin. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Need to pull this back. Again, somehow my character is able to haul this massive ass vehicle. That's good. I'll bring this with me just in case I need it. I don't like that's on fire. Shit. Oh, that just disappeared. Looks like there's another one up there. Everything in there is on fire and I have no water. Can I just take this as my new vehicle? This massive, like, what is it, like an airship or something? Jan Henriksen. Actually, this is like an airship, like... Looks like this guy was quite the explorer. Oh, and there's that company logo again. Did I take too long? Yeah. This is a guy who owned that company that left everything in just pure waste. Alright. There's a finishing flame. Now, how do I lower this? Need something heavy on it. Oh, well, I guess I'm going down here. How exactly do I lower that, though? Oh, that's not a thing I can carry? Really? Nope. Alright. Should be able to pull this up now, though. What am I doing? There we go. There. Engine needs fuel. Get all fuel need. Although it's not bumped into that. I was worried that was going to explode. sails up. This is probably another opportunity to be at max speed. Shit. It's fucking broke. I cannot move forward knowing this anymore. The stuff associated with fixing it, putting out fires, all gone. All my stuff is in here, so I'm gonna follow along. Sails are extra fucked too. Every incline is just like a Herculean task now. I had so much extra fuel too. Could have ridden for so many more miles. Way easier than pulling it. It's a good thing that we have some wind. Just sort of hobbling along. get to the sea, which is actually nice and pristine. Legitimately, if we can get to it. Some game dev was laughing his ass off, decided to put a fucking fuel thing there. You know what? Fuck you, dude. I'm taking all of it. Can't. All these books. That signal, trying to get someone's attention. Let them know that there's someone alive down here. SOS, dude. Rising. Can I use that to my advantage? Can I get this? On. It's no use, not working. Stuck here. Alright, I guess that's the end, but I did hear the foghorn of a ship somewhere out there, so goodbye, old friend. Complete far lone sails. Achievement unlocked. So there's hope. Probably got picked up by, you know, some form of civilization. But yeah, that was a far lone sail. Nifty little indie side-scrolling game. Once you figure out how to operate the machine, it actually does become kind of fun to, you know, handle or juggle the resource mechanics. It's especially easy if you're a hoarder like me, who like just grabs as many of the boxes and barrels as you can. But I think you can also incinerate items and use that as ammunition or as fuel, because you're able to do that at the very end. So that might be like the actual reason for having stuff that isn't fuel lying around. Although I just hoarded it because, well, it's my shit, you know, it's all mine. 5 Daniels there. Gameplay was very simple, and puzzles were extremely easy, although there are me having kind of gamer moments where I end up getting stuck on something super simple. I think running out of water at that section, which was really weird because like it didn't come up again, kind of threw me off for the next area where you have to use the hose to put out the fire. Because as far as I'm concerned now, like, did I use all the water? Is there no more left for me? But I did eventually kind of figure it out after taking so many deaths, silly deaths. The environment is very barren, but still kind of neat to look at. I think I would have liked to have like just a little bit more serene areas. And I felt that the final thing, that giant strider, kind of took up more time than it needed to, although that was where I was just getting stuck the most, and that was kind of the end of the game. I did really like the kind of high stakes moments like the tornado or that eruption that really kind of tricked you into thinking that there's a huge thing going on that you need to rush for, which I guess those probably are losing conditions, but they did kind of make things a lot more interesting. I guess one problem I have is that there's not really a good way of telling like how far you need to move the vehicle before there's like something you're gonna smash into, and when you do that, something tends to catch on fire or break. So it would be nice if there was like, I don't know, a button you can use to kind of have a hard brake or something, get out and pull. Because I found myself bonking into things quite often because due to the nature of it being a side-scrolling game, I have no idea what's off the screen. And most of the time that was fine, but again, there was that one time where something caught on fire, and then for whatever reason the water wasn't working, the hose wasn't working. But overall, I did enjoy the game. It was a nifty little experience. Maybe not quite as great as Journey or Chance of Sonar, but it is a good game. It didn't quite hit the kind of emotional highs of those, but it was nice. I would recommend it. To give it that kind of triumphant look, but that never really came to be. The flag that indicates the wind direction is red, but nothing else is. And I noticed in the counter there that gauge, it actually is starting from where it left off, I think. But of course, they're without pretty much everything, so I don't really feel like playing that. So, yeah, I'd recommend the game. It's pretty fun. And I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video, that gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.